Yo ho, everybody. It is Friday. We have made it. A little late, but we made it.
By the
It's all
skin of
good.
our teeth.
Listen, it's always a good time. You're out in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a tent, and you have made it here. Listen, how you managed to do that, I don't know, because I can't even get my phone to work when I go camping.
It is
Insane.
something. It's
You have a
something.
whole setup over there. It's fantastic. I love
I've
seeing it.
got
It's great.
squirrels running in a
Squirrels.
cage. Yeah.
I
Sent
have
trying.
squirrels outside. I have giant fat squirrels that I have named Godzilla squirrels, and they're all named Fatso. And my mom makes them handmade peanut butter treats. Feeds
Wait,
them.
for real? Does she
Yeah.
really?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
They're like massive. These things are like chonkers. They've been around decades over here, and they keep coming back. And I think they're part of our family now at this point. Oh, you could have froze there for a
That
second.
is
That's
pretty
okay.
sweet of your mom.
Yeah, well, listen, she went bananas one year. She made them like oatmeal frozen ball things. Oh yeah, she went galore with these squirrel treats. Yeah. Then we ended up getting chipmunks, uh
Wow.
raccoons, possums, gophers, and some other stuff. We live near a park, so there's all kinds of wildlife back there. I'm surprised I haven't seen a
Your
deer
mom
yet.
is your mom is like Dr. Doolittle.
Basically, yeah. Now the birds come so that the birds will be like, "Give me peanuts," and then like it's crazy. Yeah. So yeah, we have a whole arsenal of like Snow White critters in the backyard. It's great. No, fantastic. It's a good time. Huh.
I
Both. But I
I
have
have a cat, so
you have a cat. Yeah. So this is hilarious. Do you like creamy or they like both? But what we figured out is the natural Jif peanut butter, and then you just put walnuts and fancy nuts on it, and that's what they get. My mom like goes all out with these freaking squirrels. It's great. It's right.
wow.
We got like an arsenal of Michaels in the chat right now. That's great. I like this. All kinds of stuff happening. GTK Comics. He's always the first one in my chat. I went backwards, but he's always the first one in my chat. Listen, you are always appreciated. I will shout you out forever. Listen, not only did you be here at 3:52, but you also came back at 6:20. Listen, you are a legend amongst these mitts over here, and yeah, that's what we do here, man. It's been
You
hot.
need to send GT Key some peanut butter treats from your mom.
Yeah, I should do. He deserves one. Listen, they're good for everybody. I'll eat them. They're fantastic. They're just chunks of peanut butter, oats, and toast usually. It's a good time. Okay, if you guys don't know, we've been chatting about outdoors and squirrels for a hot minute, but we are here to talk to Gerald. What is up, Gerald? Hi.
What is up?
That's
Hello
right.
from
Hello.
Hello from Italy.
That's right. You're in Italy on a campground in a tent. So if you find him, holy moly, you've got some skills. Uh, dang.
And if someone in a mask and a knife doesn't murder me during this
Uh-oh.
podcast,
I got a mask right there. Oh, that's okay.
oh God,
But yes, we are here to talk because you have a campaign going right now. What is up with that? That's right.
I'm insane. That's what's up. I have major problems, and I can't stop doing things when I should sometimes. But yes, I have a campaign. It's my first art book. It's a collection, a little more than a year of covers, interior pages, pinups, process pages, prints, stuff like that.
Yeah. So how long? I don't even remember how long I've known you. When did you first come here? This was you. You've been on here like four of them, more than
Last,
four times.
it must have been, it must have been last year. It was like early
Gotta be a year
June
ago.
of last
Because
last year.
was it Immortal Coil was the first one, or was there another one before Immortal Coil?
No, Mortal Coil
Then you
One
came
was the
on
first
for
one.
Devil's Gate, the one with
Yep,
Frank, Thousand Cuts. Oh, this one?
yep,
I feel like I'm
and this one.
missing one, but yeah,
No,
but
no, no.
no,
That's it. I mean,
straight
I've
up
done
homie.
more than that,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah,
that's yeah.
yeah, dude, you crushed it this last year. You did so many campaigns. You did your own books, but then you're also like doing covers and things for other people's books. And then in the middle of it, you and Frank hooked up to make your your publishing company. for the new one. The last time you guys were here, man, you've been just going gung ho.
I know it's been a little wild. Even last year when I launched Immortal Coil, I mean, that was it. That was the only thing I had going on. And it was
Yeah.
like, once that campaign ended, it was like, oh, well, you did this. Can you do this? I mean, this year, I probably did, I don't know, definitely over 20 covers.
12 covers. Yikes, that's a lot. But also, I don't even know
No,
how that works either because over 12 covers. Dang, that's rough. Because you also have
no, it was like more
shoot.
like 20 something.
Yeah, because you were on a ton of stuff. You were just on the Fog Within cover for his issue 4, and then you were on. I think every time I open a campaign, I think I see your face on there.
That's
Which is pretty awesome.
That's what everybody
Yeah.
says. Oh yeah, Fog Within, Sean Wood has been awesome. Daniel Torres, Cutting Room Floor.
Oh yeah.
Travis Gibbs, Voodoo Nations, Jonathan Hedrick, Spillblood,
Yeah.
Braden, Sketch Night. I mean, the list just keeps going on and on and on.
Yeah, you're kind of taking over campaigns, which is great. I love it. Good time. No, I like it. I like the. I really do enjoy your artwork. It's got that like kind of chunky, bold outline kind of thing. It just kind of speaks to me, and I dig it. So many levels, fun.
Yeah, and well, I mean, that's kind of like what the inspiration for the art book was, because when I started, I wasn't really sure sort of what was going to come out.
Yeah.
And even now, like 1,000 Cuts, I actually should have been done a week ago, but because it transformed so much by the end, I had to go back and redraw pages.
Okay.
Because I felt they were lazy.
Ooh.
And so
Nice.
I've been, yeah, and I had a really great portfolio review with artist hero of mine, Matteo Scalera, and said some really awesome things. No bullshit. Really was honest, but I got a lot from it and pulled out, took out what's the word? Superfluous, like unnecessary stuff, and really,
kind of like the filler kind of things. You just need to bypass and get to like the main actiony stuff.
well, just lean into what the strongest aspects.
Yeah.
Leaning into the strongest aspects of how I draw. So lots changed over here, and so that's the art book is sort of like a journey from coming back into the comic scene, and then sort of where I am right now.
Awesome. I like this. I like where this is going because I really like your panel work too. I think that was really cool. I really liked Immortal Coil, and I'm looking very much forward to the 1,000 Cuts because that art was just phenomenal. I like the character designs in that. I'm very excited to get that one too. So can't wait for that. So yes. If you guys are just joining us, I know we kind of bypassed this for a minute, but this is Gerald Von Stoddard. What? Million-time returning guest, always welcome on the show. You're also brothers from another mother with Tate, which I think is hilarious. And I don't know where Tate is, but he'll probably end up popping in here. But yeah, no, I think that's great. I love seeing that.
Yeah, Tate's awesome. My Santa Cruz brother.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. And you also have an amazing shirt out right now. You got your X-Men 97 shirt, which is dope. Let's go. Boom. Look at this. Great times. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I gotta drop this link. Yes, I already dropped the link. So if you guys want to check it out, boom, right there. First of all, thanks to Kickstarter for making the tiny links available that we could use instead of the giant, super long ones. So yes, there we go.
I know.
Amazing. But yes, if you click this, it'll go to the campaign page, which we're going to be getting into very shortly because I want to show off as much artwork of yours as possible because this is why we're here. We're here about your art book, which is awesome. It looks really cool. So we're going to do that. Oh my God, my brain is like, what are we doing? There we go. There we go.
How do buttons work?
The boutons. What are they? What are they doing? That's right. Okay. Bam. Now, no, gotta get one more damn button. There we go. Boom. I did it. I made it successfully. We've not been removed from the thing. We're here still. Bam! Look at this. Super pro streamer. Oh, look at that. Now. Listen, you're not going to get any more pro than this right here. Boom.
That's right. Come on, guys.
That's right.
K-pop is where it's at.
That's right. Oh, that's right. All right. If you're looking at this, check this out. You've already crushed your goal. Congratulations. What? You already have 61 backers. Oh my God. If we could get 8 more backers during this stream, that would be just magical.
Well, listen, I'm not going to lie. You know, since this being my first art book, it almost felt like it's not a vanity project. It really, like, as I said, for me, I'm a visual person. So it really is a visual story. I think whoever backs this and gets this book will see how, I don't really know how to word it, like how things have sort of played out, like how the covers have changed, how I've sort of developed and expanded on interior pages, things like that. Sort of finding my inking style. There's some pencils in there. So when I launched this, I mean, honestly, I was planning on 25 backers. I'm not going to lie. I was like, well, 25 would be great because it's not a comic. When you have an art book and you're relatively unknown outside of a small circle, wasn't expecting a lot. It really was like, well, I've been working really hard for a year. I've got stuff people will never see, some stuff they have seen, some stuff that hasn't come out yet. Put it all together, 88 pages, and make it hardcover, and maybe I have a fan or two, and I'll be happy. So we funded the first 8 or 10 hours. So that was really nice, and I felt really like, okay, so I have a few fans. That's nice. that feels good.
It's gotta be such an awesome feeling, just to have that out there. But I think it's also cool too. Like you're actually showing the process of like where you kind of started from, and then like how the final pages kind of end up, or your art pieces end up. And I think that's kind of really important for like, especially people that are trying to get back into art. They realize like, look, it took me like 30 years to really get this motto in my head about art. If you fuck it up the first time, it's not going to be as fucked up the next time. And it's going to be forever to figure out that philosophy of art has since changed my complete view on doing art. I'm like, I don't care. I'm just going to roll with it now. But good stuff.
Yeah, because covers and interior pages are two different animals. They really are different. And sequential storytelling is not for the faint of heart. Like to really do it. I mean, if the art really doesn't match the script and they don't have that sort of symbiosis of like, so the reader is like moving along with the pace and the action and getting the story, and their eyeballs are eating this nice meal of flow and energy and story, so. And I feel that, I came back into comics already knowing a lot of this stuff, but really out of practice. And now, I mean, God, just in 1 month, I've done almost 30 pages of interiors, 3 covers, an anthology, the Kickstarter, and this is my month now. So I'm like, I don't even have time to sketch anymore. I don't. So. And I feel very grateful for that because, when you're in this business, it could go away like that.
Yeah, you never know when that's going to happen too. Like you never know what's going to happen either in life. But in the art business, in the comics,
absolutely.
Man, it's an interesting window of time that you have on there. That's also interesting too because I see way more people in like, let's say their 40s and their 50s or later, really getting big or just starting off, and I think that's super cool. Like you never know when this is gonna happen for you, so don't
wait, are you calling me old? That's it, I'm out of here.
No, not you.
God damn it, Kitty, I thought you were my friend.
Listen, we're probably about the same age, so it's fine. Yeah, no, no. Someone in their
I doubt
40s.
it.
Yeah, I'm 44. Oh, oh, boom.
It's my birthday next week.
Your birthday next week. Well, happy early birthday. What? That's right. You get a special birthday. Yeah.
Oh, what's the special one, right? I'm 120.
120. Holy moly. Boom. No wonder you know how to do art so well. You've been doing it for eons. That's right. Uh, Michael also says, love this concept. It's inspiring. Yes. I love seeing the fellow artists come plop in here because to me, every time you do a campaign, like anybody, like I have them on here and we talk about something, um, that's always like inspiring for people, like in chat or myself, to get back into doing art and getting creative again. And that's to me is what's important because I want to be inspired. I want to find my love again for art and do all this stuff too. So, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. I was just actually having this conversation with someone. He said, one of the things is like, if I want to, I can really draw. Like I can
Mhm.
draw something and take a lot of time. I've been a fine artist as well. But where it's with comics, sometimes that can be a detriment if you're trying too hard to
Yeah.
draw really well. Like, I mean, I know people who draw incredibly simple, but for some reason it's very powerful. And that's kind of what I was saying about sequential comic art or storytelling. It's not just about like being a master of art. It's like it's being a master storyteller and kind of at least be able to show expression or emotion.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was my problem with art. Because I started off doing pencil portraits, so I was like portrait artist like way back in the day, and it drove me insane. So I was trying to make things so perfect that
Mm,
after a long time with just like trying different mediums, I realized I like the flaws that I have in my art because that's unique to me as an artist. And I kind of like thrive off the weirdness, but I got really big into doing just like ink only drawings so that it forced me to accept the flaws, to like just roll with it, to finish it and just see how the outcome came. Like
mm, mm.
doing a portrait just straight up ink, no erasing, like that is like is so nerve-wracking but also freeing at the same time, if that makes sense, because then you're just like, ha, I did this, ha ha. I had it in me the entire time. Yeah.
100%. I think it's not about I need to draw this perfect, and it's not even like I need to draw. I just need to
Yeah.
get it out, and that's kind of like what the title of this book was: is the devil inside.
Ah,
Because if
every
I don't get
yes.
this shit out of me,
Yeah.
it'll come out in other ways, and I feel having a creative outlet is so healthy.
Yeah, I think so.
And
I think it's a good way to like, dude, stress, mental health, so many things in your life that you could just
mm,
go to like a creative side. Like even the same thing with gaming is like kind of like in the same thing. You kind of like go to this different realm to like escape for a while. But there, it's like therapy really when you're drawing because you're just like getting in there and like letting all this stuff out. And it's like, sometimes like your art is the only thing that's gonna show that and reflect that. And I think that's awesome.
well, it's like some my 7-year-old said. Well, he's Italian, so he's like, Babbo, why do you draw so much scary stuff and blood? And I was like, because it feels good. It feels
Aw.
good to get it out. I don't walk
Yeah.
around life like, well, actually, I do walk around going, I wonder I look at this person's head and I'm like, I wonder if that was like cut in half, what it looks like inside. But that's
Oh.
curiosity. I'm not a serial killer.
Curiosity. That's
I
a
promise.
pure inspirational right there. No, but that's the thing as like an artist. Like you walk around and like you see people, but you're checking out their features. I do that all the time. Like that is so
Mm,
interesting. Like someone's face, like how it's like completely different from somebody else's. I think it's just fascinating. That to me is just awesome. I love that. Like
absolutely.
Sarah, Sarah's in the chat. She says, "Wow, Gerald is getting around to the live streams. I think I've tuned into 3 now that you've been on."
Sorry, Sarah. Happy to see you.
Listen, I popped in, I think, to myself this last week that you were on, just to say
I
hi.
know. I was on two, and then they were like, "Hey, what's up, K-pop?" And I was like, "Katie, what are you doing?"
Gotta support the homies. I did the same thing the other day. I had a couple people on. Joshua was on Longbox Punk, and I popped in there. I had people rate him. Like, he dropped all the hot dogs. It was great. It was a good time. Yeah,
Chris
gotta
is
be
good
doing that.
people.
Yeah. Oh, he's good. He's gonna be on next Friday because he's got his
So
campaign out too.
I
Yes.
know.
Oh, dude, we were kind of challenging each other the other day because they have that weird secret watermelon cover. I don't know what it's about, but that Nate dropped himself
Oh,
eating watermelon. Then I challenged Chris to drop a photo of him eating watermelon. Now I got a half cut water in my fridge. I'm about to go tag somebody. So you might be getting tagged in a watermelon post.
that's fine. Now that you've explained the mystery of that watermelon picture. I was
I
like,
don't know,
"What?"
but yeah, we're going around tagging people on it now. Now they have to force each other to do watermelon photos. Yeah. Yes, one could be a good storyteller while being wonky at drawing. It gives you hope. Yeah, listen. Boom.
Well,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying is like, what is wonky at drawing? It's so subjective. Like everybody has a taste. Like, okay, not everybody likes some artists that I like, and vice
Yeah.
versa. It doesn't mean that artist is good or bad. They are just expressing themselves in a way that resonates with you. You
Yes.
you you like it. You don't have to take a fucking art thesis class to figure out why. It's comics, man. It's like you love it or you
Yeah.
don't. You don't. It's
Yeah.
uh,
That's
it's cathartic.
it's interesting because I hear a lot of people go, "Well, I don't want to make it till I'm good." And then it's like, well, just make it. You never know. Like it might even force you once you get it out the first thing to keep doing more and more and progressing in your art. Like you don't know. I've seen that so many times where people just get something out there and it forces them to do more art and they start evolving and find a style that actually works for them. So a lot of the
Mhm.
guys that I'll have on are already redoing their first couple of series or first couple of issues because they're completely different artists from when they started. And to
Mhm.
me, that's amazing. I love seeing people progress and find their style, find the way that they want to, show their art. I love that. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Hey, Glenn. Oh, Sarah, I'm almost offended you haven't been on mine yet. Listen, it is almost 2 a.m. over there in Italy. Let me tell you, if he's awake enough and gets a cookie and your latte and
Didn't
coffee.
even know. I didn't even know Sarah had a podcast. I do. There's certain names I see all the time, which is cool. So
Yes.
it's such a.
Yes.
There's so many like small layers of separation when you're really in the community.
There's like it's interesting because she's got a couple and they kind of like all stream together on like a different podcast that kind of like rotates, kind of like the EXP where they have
Mm.
like a bunch of different hosts and things. But I know they were working on Pride Month stuff the other day or for the month, and then they were working on a couple like movie things, which are awesome. But yeah, she's got some cool stuff happening over there, and I see her co-hosting too on the EXP sometimes, which is awesome.
Mm.
I love that.
Well, this unfortunately, well, fortunately, I saved the best for last. This your show, Katie, is
Oh,
that's it
oh,
for me
oh.
until October. I can't.
Till
I'm
October. Oh my goodness, dude, you did
yeah.
enough campaign promo tour things from the beginning of the year till June that you're free till I give you the time off till June.
Thank you. Well, I have a bunch of books I got to do, and then I got to fulfill Devil Inside, 1,000
Yeah.
cuts. Um, got a couple events in New York and
Ooh,
New York
nice.
Comic Con. Got an event at New York Comic
Oh,
Con, and
cool.
then but Mortal Kombat number 3 is just going to be an oversized issue. It's going to be pre-launch
Ooh.
in September. So
Oh, sweet. Perfect. So yeah, we could figure out a date for that. But yeah, Agents of Geekdom, that's the one that she was on. She's on now, which is fantastic. I'd be lurking. I've been lurking at most people's streams, which is fantastic. But yeah, I lurk in there. I think they were doing Fortnite on Friday, or is that today, or that last week? But yeah, listen, we'd be getting down on the Fortnites. I have yet to join on that one, but yeah, that'd be cool. I do like their show. Let's see. Yeah, even if we get you in next show, it'd be too late. Yeah, if you got like what is this? It's Monday. What day is today? That's the question.
yes, Monday 8:05 a.m.
Whoa,
EDT, whatever. That's
whoa.
actually What the hell is it?
Whoa.
Oh, that I think it means same thing
It's
as Eastern
EST,
Standard
but it's the
Time.
daylight time or some weird thing. I don't why this doesn't
All
just
right.
say EST. I don't know, but it's Monday. It's 8:05 Eastern time.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Good
yeah.
times. Let's see. Oh, okay, that is today. I thought I saw somebody playing Fortnite on Friday, so that is tonight. The Agent of Geekdom. Go watch Fortnite, guys. Yes, you've guested, hosted on Mug and Mel a few times. What? That's a fun show. Have you ever been on that show?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I never even heard of it.
Okay. So the EXP is run by Dynamite Comics, basically, and they have like a
Okay.
whole like variant variety mix of shows. They do like comic auctions, um, live reviews. They do like just podcasty things. And then on usually Thursdays, Mog and Mel host. Mog is a artist, and then Mel's her husband, but he's done comic work
Okay.
for a long time. And they host a show called Sketch Up. So they have a bunch of artists come on, they do live drawings, and they just auction off art during the
Oh,
show. Sometimes
oh.
they go over campaigns if you have a campaign, etc. It is such a fun show. I was hanging there last night. They had some really cool pieces in there. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It usually starts at 10 p.m. Eastern and goes to 12 a.m. But yeah, it's a fun show.
Well, when I'm in Europe, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I tried. This is actually the first time I've really done podcasts from Europe. It's not easy, man.
Dude, you were in a kitchen tent in the middle of a campground. I don't even know how you even got internet at the moment. I don't even listen. How you managed? You know what it is? All the pots and pans and the utensils are what's giving you the good signal. That's what it is. It's just banking off and like boop.
Oh yeah, there's everything you could want here.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh wow. You might need to take a tour of your kitchen tent in a minute.
But you don't have this. I don't.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna make you large for this. What the hell is this? What is this?
This you
Oh.
will not be able. You will not get this ever in the United States. This is called olio nuovo, which is
Uh-huh.
new oil. So
New
when
oil.
so when you press the olives, the
Hmm.
first batch is called new oil
Okay.
because it's bright green. It's a little bit
Oh,
spicy
yes.
and it's thick. It's thick.
Yeah.
This bottle would probably cost $100 in the United States. We get
Wow,
it,
it's
and
pricey. Yeah.
it's free.
It's free. That's amazing. It's the best stuff
It's
to cook
free.
with. The best. You picked it up. I immediately thought I was like, oh, that's olive oil. I know my Italian heritage is kicking in. Let me tell you. It's like, oh, it's got a perfect consistencies. But yes, okay. So if you're looking at back here, you have 60 hours to go. So this is going to end Monday, June 30th. I can't believe that is the 30th, which is the last day of the month. I baffled as to where the hell this year went. I don't even
Tell
know.
me about it. I
Too
know.
fast. Uh, let's see. Yes, Third Contact Comics is what you and Frank Martin came up with not too long ago. Because you were doing this what, a few months ago? Because you had the campaign for 1,000 cuts, and that was the first time you guys did something together on that one.
No, we did a fan piece for a
Oh,
bootleg
okay.
comic, and that's how we first worked together for a Swamp Thing
Ooh, nice.
fan piece
Oh,
bootleg,
cool.
um, and it actually came out really great. And so then Frank and I talked some more. I was working on 1,000 cuts. I brought him in as a writer.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
had some
Oh,
problems with Immortal Coil. He came in as like a fixer,
oh, nice.
and it just was really clear we both move really quickly. We move really fast, and Frank is a very prolific writer, writes a lot of great stuff. He never stops
Oh,
writing, and I never stop drawing. So it just seemed like a perfect match.
yeah. Fart Bomb might be his greatest work to date.
My 7-year-old loves it.
Well, I mean, it's right up a 7-year-old alley. Like it's about a kid that has, the fart powers.
It's something. I said, Frank, if I bring this to my son's school, it'll be a masterpiece.
Oh, it would probably just absolutely just destroy at like some kind of kids book fest. Kidding.
So anyway, Frank and we started talking, and we have projects we could. I hope we do them all, but we have scripts and plot outlines and pitches for the next couple of years.
That's
Uh,
awesome. I love seeing that. Listen, you're never gonna stop working. You're gonna be constantly hustling this whole time, and I like it because you've got some cool stuff happening here. This here is the art book. Look, the art is fantastic. I like it. There's you doing an art piece, and I like that this is like
the art
coming
piece is
forth from
me
you.
doing an
Yeah.
art piece of
Whoa.
me doing an art piece of me doing an art piece.
Inception. But no, it's awesome. I like the cover on it too. Is really cool. Like, can I get? No, I have to stop the thingy. I don't know why I have to stop the thingy, but yeah, no, the art piece is really cool. I love the colors that you have in here, and like I said, you have that really cool, like flowy, chunky, like black outline style. That's really neat. I dig it.
Well, the colors is Lorenzo Scaramucci, which I
Ooh,
use two
okay,
colorists, and Lorenzo's in Rome. Guilherme
nice,
is in Brazil. He colors the Mortal Coil, but Lorenzo is only a few hours away, so we are in the same time zone, so we work together a lot.
very cool. Yeah, because he did some of your other work that we had you on
He's done,
for.
yeah, he's done a lot. So yeah, there's some artwork on the left. That was from the last, the Mortal Coil. On the right, that's a cover from Matt Ringel. That book is coming out now. Long
Oh, cool.
Dark Winter.
Ooh, oh, that sounds cool. I like that title. Yeah, you just have some really cool pieces. I really like the chunky blackness of the work that you do, especially like the black and white stuff that you have. I think that'd be really
Mm.
cool. I know you're doing the art book, but I am a huge fan of just like either ash cans or like straight up artist editions
That's
where
right
it's
here.
just like the black and whites. I love seeing that.
Well, the one on the left is an 8-page anthology that actually is I did because I was asked to contribute, and the funds go to support LGBTQ plus
Okay,
communities.
nice.
So I said, sure, why not? That's going to be all black and white. So
Ooh,
it's like an interesting semi-horror story. It was going to be color, but the writer liked the black and white so much, decided not to color it.
okay. I like that. Yeah, because you have that it's just super graphic style. I love the way that you always have like this kind of like just interesting, like deep, like richness in the blacks that you use, and I like that you have another piece of the immortal coil right there too. But I like that you do like this lightning kind of like interesting, just like things coming up out of stuff. It's almost like tentacly kind of stuff. I dig it.
Well, I love tentacles,
Who doesn't
spines,
love tentacles?
pokey things. I don't know.
Oh, this is sweet. Okay, so how that like lightning, whatever is coming up, I love that it kind of like I don't know if you did that intentionally, but when you put the two together, it like runs into that tree branch.
That was accidental, but I'm trying to get that done in the production design.
Oh, nice. I think that's cool. How to interact with each other. I like that. And oh, this is dope too. And then here you got some of your thousand cuts pieces right here on the one
Well,
side.
the one on the left actually is from actually a graphic novel that Frank and I are working on called Love and Death and the Dark Side of the Moon.
Ooh.
Sort of a manga 80s Stranger Things sci-fi tragedy.
Oh. Ooh. Cool. Yeah, and you got
So
thousand cuts on the other side, which is that I love the artwork on that. I think that's phenomenal. I really like the character designs. That one I'm very intrigued on how the story is going to go too. Very interested. Yeah.
well,
Right.
tomorrow I will be wrapping up the book and it's off to the
Ooh.
colorist.
Oh snap! Nice.
So
They'll be in our hands before we know it. Nice. I like that. Let's
I hope
see.
so.
Oh, look at this. Look at this is like a perfect. Let me open this. Open. There we go. This is an awesome place to do some art. You're on like a little balcony thing. You get to see outside. That's amazing. Come on.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that's our home in Florence. Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's
Because
my office.
that's your office. Listen, you get snacks, you get a table, you look outside, you get the breeze. That's the best. And this is cool too. Yeah, that's the one piece that we were just looking at that last page, the one on the right here. But this is your Immortal Coil book. I love that you have the oversized edition. What was the oversized edition for?
That was on the Kickstarter, but they've actually been doing really well at cons. It's 11 by 17. I took the first
Ooh,
10 pages,
okay.
and on the left side are pure pencils, and on the right side is the inks and the letters, no colors.
Nice.
And then the last few
Ooh,
pages are some
love it.
commentary, some process pages from Immortal Coil #1 when I was starting
Oh,
out.
see, that's the stuff I'm a huge fan of. I love like the behind the scenes thing where you see like the pencils, the inks, and then like the final whatever work on it. That's my kind of stuff that I love reading and seeing
Yeah,
inside of a book. That's I will always pick up that. Oh, look at this. Some homies meeting homies. You got Brackish right there. There's Jonathan. We love Jonathan.
Jonathan. That's my
He's good peeps.
7-year-old.
Him and
Yeah.
Francesca. It's so good.
Well, Jonathan and Francesca moved like 2.5 hours north of me.
Yeah. Yeah, because you could they moved I think they moved first and then you were over there because you were in the States when I met you and you went back over there, but
No, no,
no.
I've been in Italy 5 years.
No, I meant when I met you, you were in the States and then you moved
Oh,
back then you
yeah.
went back over there. Yeah.
I go back and
You
forth.
flip flopped a lot, but
I,
aw, look
I
at him.
yeah, yeah. Oh, my son loves Jonathan. Loves him.
Aw.
Big hugs.
Aw, that's so cute. I did see he was a backer on this too. I love that. That's awesome. Good times. But yeah, he's good peeps. Francesca's adorable too. She's so sweet.
Oh yeah.
Good times. Yeah, they did a lot of stuff, and here's more of the single page art. This is the one here that was on that double page already inside the book, but yeah, I love the black, the reds, and the whites. I think that's really
Mm.
interesting how like you have the dark background, but you're working in the white. Very pretty.
We'll see a lot more of that in the book. That was supposed to be a kind of
Okay.
like a one-off idea, but
Hmm.
after some conversation with some pros, there were things I did in the Swamp Thing stuff with Frank, and some things I did on this page, and there was some suggestions made. So at 1,000 cuts, as it there aren't one-trick ponies. It kind of is kind of a similar theme throughout the book.
Okay. I love just seeing these different styles of artwork, and then you have like a very cool inky wash kind of thing happening here, which I very much a fan. Big time fan.
I wish I could remember the name of this comic, but this was a fan piece from a group I was in last October called Indie-tober that Travis Gibb runs.
Oh,
And so every
okay.
day I did, well, almost every day for the month October, I did a fan piece of every comic that was chosen for that day. This was one of them. I can't remember
It
this one
was
now.
Travis. I would think either Hospice or one of the other ones he had going around at
No,
the time.
it wasn't. Well, Travis started the group, but it's like there's like 30 creators in there.
Yeah, he
And
did some
so
cool things. Yeah.
so there were different writers, their comics, and Travis was just the admin of the group.
Oh, okay.
He did have Coins of Judas. I did a piece for Coins of Judas too.
Yeah, he's got some cool stuff happening. I know they're working on the second part of the Hospice. I think that's coming out towards like around October, I think.
Well, I'm drawing Hospice.
Oh, you're
That
drawing Hospice? Okay.
that so that was officially announced yesterday.
Ooh,
I don't know if Travis is going to do it, but Jonathan's doing one. Frank and I are doing
okay.
one. Sean Wood is doing one.
Yeah,
So yeah. So
nice.
after Immortal Coil #3, Hospice will be mine and Frank's next project.
Nice. Yes, because that's how I met Frank the first time. He came in for we were talking
Mm.
about Lester on his hospice thing. Which
Oh,
let me tell
okay.
you, Callie isn't here, but that's one of his favorite things of all time, and he he loves Lester. Uh, dude, Travis has so many things going on right now, and I do know he posted on Instagram and Twitter like they have that amazing Discord for like comic people. If you're trying to get in like a comic creative atmosphere, I think they opened up like 20 spots to go join that. So if you want to go hit them up for a creative Discord,
Yeah,
they
once a
just
month
opened up the
it
applications for
opens.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm in that group, and if you want an invite or whatever, you can always find me on social or Travis on
yeah.
social and send a link, and I'll say, Travis, this is cool people. Let them in.
Right there. Sarah's in there. Nice.
Of
Uh,
course.
yeah. Because he does, oh man, he does like group campaign thingies too. He'll do like artist panels, creator panels on the YouTube thing, and then he's running around
Mm.
doing cons all the time. And then he's got book after book coming out. He has a lot of really cool anthologies. I love all of the Cthulhu Invade stuff. It's awesome. He's
I,
just hustling, man.
I did a cover for that, for the next Cthulhu Invades.
Nice. I did like the ones from Wonderland. I like a lot of my art peeps were on a lot of that artwork, which I love. And this is gorgeous. More of the Thousand Cuts art. I love the way that you did her design. It's so pretty.
So just for disclaimer, I could have, but
Mhm.
I sometimes like to try out inkers so I
Yeah.
can do something else.
Okay.
So these are my pencils, but this is inked by a newcomer named Travis
Ooh.
James who's trying to get his name out there. He had never been published before. I thought he did an
Ooh.
amazing job. So I said, well, I'm going to make it a print and it's going to go out to 300 backers. And he was like, what?
Oh, he crushed that. I like that he left the white outline too, like where the
Mm.
background goes, just so that it kind of highlights her tattoos a lot. He
Yeah,
did a
no,
great job. Yeah.
I actually did a kaiju print that he's inking right now. So
Oh snap. Dude, just one little area, that probably would have been a bitch to ink that. Like all the details on that. I can't tell if it's a demon, like an Oni face, but yeah, that
it
would have been
is.
crazy detail work right
Well,
there.
and 1,000 cuts, those are her tattoos.
Yeah.
I have every time her body is showing in 1,000 cuts that
Mhm.
I have to draw.
Yeah, you got a lot going on in that, but yeah, no, the character design, the clothing choices in that one, it's some of my favorite stuff. Oh, here's your book with Silas,
Yeah,
Devil's Gate. Yes, dude, I can't wait for that one too. That one's also equally exciting.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, very good stuff. Listen, you can't beat an interesting supernatural western. Oh my god, these are something. Yeah. You don't talk much, Professor. Listen. I lurk in most places. You don't even know I'm there. You don't even know I'm subscribed to you, but I'm lurking in there. Let me tell you. That's right.
Lurkers Anonymous.
Ha 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 ha. Take that. Nice. So you had an early bird limited. You're gonna get you can get the hardcover for an early bird special. Nice. I like this. Boop, boop, boop.
That's
Oh my God.
over.
It's well, yeah, well, yeah, we got like 60 hours, under 60 hours left, and then you're
Yeah.
done with your campaign here. Oh, okay, so these are all your tiers here. Okay, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Let me keep that there. Let me go down. Let me go. How do they get there? I don't understand these scrolly bits
Yeah, yeah,
sometimes on here.
yeah.
They like blow. They like, whew, that's my mind. Let's see. So if you guys want to make a pledge without a reward, you can do so starting at $1. Boom. I've seen people put interesting numbers in that little section there.
Oh, I'll give 127.
Yes.
You could.
Yeah.
You literally could.
You probably could. It starts at $1. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see. The Devil Inside. If you want the digital edition, nice. Only $10 for digital. Very cool. What is you just said? 88 pages
88 pages, yeah.
of cool, sweet artwork and progress in there. That's awesome. For $10, that's dope. That's dope. Let's see. If you want the hardcover edition, 35. You're limited on 200 of those. That's awesome. But I love a good hardcover edition. I've been such a fan of picking those up more than like the floppy kind of versions of stuff, just because I like to put them on my shelves. I have easy access and I can just pull them off anytime I want.
I was gonna do a soft cover, but no, they're all hardcovers.
Yeah. Was that how it works over there? Because most of the European stuff I notice are like an interesting, like larger hardcover size.
Well, in the States too. I mean, it's an art
Yeah.
book. I mean, if it was a comic, I would do soft as the main, and then a hardcover is a really special limited edition.
Yeah. See, I
But for
like
an
that.
art book, it should just be
Okay.
hardcover.
Oh, dude, I'm a huge fan. I've been picking up some of the Marini hardcovers. Some good art in there. Oh boy, what is? Got some stupid thing stuck in my pants. I don't know what's happening. Oh, what's up, Cap? How you doing? If you guys are just joining us, we're going over your campaign now for The Devil Inside, which is your art book. It's got a bunch of your process in it. It's got a bunch of artwork from some of the campaigns you did, some extra stuff in it. Very cool stuff. I love this. And then you have an international tier too. For backers outside the US. I like that you have different editions for both of those because you get probably different shipping and etc. as well, which is pretty nice. Let's see. This one could, what is this? Okay, so you got
Yeah, just to keep
international
it
tier for
organized.
backers. Hello? Hello? Can you hear
Am I
me?
frozen? Did I freeze?
Oh, yeah, you froze for a
I
second.
can.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I can hear you now. Listen, I think you might need to bang more pans. Let's go kitchen tent. Okay, so the international edition, $75. You're gonna get is it the hardcover? Yes, the hardcover. Then you're also gonna get a digital edition, a signed print set, and then the signed book plate and metal bookmark. Ooh. Also include a lined remark made just for you in the interior. Oh, that's amazing. That's a cool deal for that. Aw.
I think so.
Aw, how am I? Oh, this is cute. Aw, how do I only have under 1K subs? My grind is impressive. Listen, I hit 800 yesterday. Are you kidding me? That's a huge, huge milestone. Let's go. What? Listen, I never even thought I'd be doing streams on YouTube in the first place. Give me a campaign to get me to 1K. Oh, well, thank you.
I'm in. I'm into
Here
that campaign.
Yeah. Let me click this for a second. I just want to just curious what. Oh, it probably won't let me do it. No, it won't. Well, you don't need to collect this one anyways. This is the international edition, but let's see. You have some really interesting. Oh, it's deluxe. What's happening here? Okay, international.
International and deluxe are the same.
Okay.
International is the deluxe for international backers. The deluxe is for
okay.
within the United States.
Okay, so it's the same thing. Just go
Same
get this
thing.
one instead of the other one, just depending on which country you're coming from.
It's
So from
just
states,
half. It's just half the shipping cost.
Yeah, gotta look out. Gotta look out for the shipping because shipping is bananas stupid right now, and you gotta take care of that. But yeah, that's a lot of weight too for being shipped. So for $75, you're getting a lot of stuff. Plus you're getting remarked inside. I love that you're getting the metal bookmark plus a book plate. I'm a huge fan of those. I always upgrade on those if I get like a hardcover Omni. I'm big into like the Image and Topco Omnis that are happening, and they have a lot of those inside, which I think are amazing. Love that stuff. I picked up the Sheeb one too. The one from Tucci, he did a giant hardcover, and then he did a sketch on the inside of it, which is absolutely gorgeous.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. And then this one's cool too. So the Devil Inside Inferno tier. So for $250, you get a bunch of stuff in here. Signed and remarked hardcover, signed kaiju print. Oh, that's the one that you were talking about?
Well, there's 3 prints, yeah.
Oh, okay. And then signed book plate, the metal bookmark, an original page of a junior. Oh, and you get an original page of art. Oh. Both shipping with books with prints and bookmark, and the 11 by 17 art shipped separately. Oh yeah, nice. You only have 6 of those available. That's awesome. That's a really cool deal. Because what kind of art do you have for your tier pages available?
Well, if anybody, if you, it says anyone who backs this will. There's a limited thumbnail list. I don't want to get rid of everything.
Oh, okay.
So I have a thumbnail list. I was gonna put on the page. I have been drawing 1,000 cuts like 12 hours a day, so I was like, oh, I never did it, but no one's backed it. So and no one wrote me any.
Okay.
People's wallets are pretty tight, and for an art book, again, the 61 people have gone out of their way to contribute and want this book in one form or the other, digital or physical. Means the world to me. So that's totally fine. I mean, it's all win-win.
It's fantastic. I think that is it's actually a really good amount too, because I see some interior pages go for just that, but you're also getting the prints, the metal bookmark, you're getting a book plate, you're getting a remarked hardcover of the book, plus you're getting the print set and an original piece of art. That is quite awesome as well. And that was the early bird special you had for $30 there. That's awesome. That's an awesome price point.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it crazy. I mean, I could have charged $45 for this book, and I was like, why? People are, it's a crazy time right now.
Yeah, let's see. And in your add-ons, oh, cool. You can get the Immortal Coil digital catch-up bundles for the digital. You can get a whole bunch of other stuff. You want the kaiju prints, you can get those as well. get some. Ooh, you get prints for a bunch of stuff in here. That's awesome. Yeah, you get the Chio print. I love this was one of my favorite works that you did. That you showed off. I love that. I think that's the
Mm.
cover I backed for the book. I thought that was really pretty.
It was supposed to be a variant, but it it outsold the main cover by like 800%.
It was so good. Just that black with like that goldish kind of coloring, which is so striking. It's really pretty.
I remember I had set a limit for 50,
Yeah.
and then I had to do it again. And then it put it as an add-on. I think in the end it was like 150 of those. I was like, what? That was like I had just done that cover
Yeah.
like 3 days before. Hey, what's up, Brayden?
Yeah, we got Braden in the house. We got JD in the house. We got Phil in the house. Yes. What's up, guys? Yeah, so you guys are coming in here. This is Gerald. He's been on the show a bunch. You'll probably be on the show even a hell of a lot more. But you are an artist and you've been working on comics for a while. But
And if
you
you
got some
back
cool
this project, I might send you
Hold on, I gotta make you
straight
drink.
from Italy new oil. New oil. You can't get this anywhere
That's
but Italy.
priceless. That's priceless. That is the best tier ever to get that on there. That's fantastic. But you've had some really cool books come out in the last year. You've done covers for stuff. You've been just all over the place. Hell, you even won, what was it, the Beam Award? You won an art award.
Yeah, well, Kieran or Kyron and Danny do a thing,
Yeah.
and yeah, all of a sudden I just saw that they have an award show, and I won Best Artist, and Immortal Coil was also
Ooh.
nominated by CBR for their
Yeah.
Comic Crown
Awesome.
Awards in the top five. And when the list came out, I was like, Immortal Coil next to Ultimate Spider-Man. Well, it was nice to be nominated. And of course, Ultimate Spider-Man won. I mean,
Yeah.
give me a break.
Dude,
But
that's
the cool
amazing.
thing was, a friend of mine, Jared, said, "You were the only comic, though, that was
Oh,
a self-published, crowd-funded book with no publisher."
that's
You know
insane.
what I mean? Like, there's
Yeah.
no marketing money behind that book. It was pure throwing it in the wind, like
Awesome.
going for broke. So, and
Yeah.
that was a really, really cool thing for him to say. And I said, well, that now that makes me feel better about me. It makes me feel good about the
Yeah.
state of self-publishing indie comics.
Oh, I'm very excited too. I've been seeing all of the people nominated for the Heroic Awards out right now. I had
Hmm.
Fang Fang on the other day. She's got a whole bunch of nominations in that, and I love seeing a bunch of the indie guys just in there, made friends with along the ways that are, I love seeing that they get out there and get recognized. And oh, let's go! I want to get way more indie books in people's hands because to me, I kind of really stopped backing not backing. I kind of stopped picking up anything Marvel DC for right now, just because
Hmm.
I am so in love with like the stories and the artwork that I can
Hmm.
find on a campaign somewhere. Because you can get the weird stuff, you can get the horror stuff, you can get all kinds of just like interesting things happening. And to me, I I
Yeah.
dude, the amount of punk books that I have picked up in the last 2 years alone has been insane. There's like been a whole ton of like punk slash horror books that have been just mind-blowingly awesome, and I'm so excited
Hmm.
to get these in the mail. It's fantastic. But yeah, dude, the inker on that did such a great job.
Yeah.
Love it. And here's more. Oh, I love this face here. It's fantastic. You do some weird, creepy faces. They're awesome.
That was actually from the Mad Cape Talent Search last year.
Ooh.
But I do have pages inside the book from 4 pages from the Mad Cape Talent Search this year.
Okay. Nice.
And
Well,
I think they're much better.
very awesome. I love this piece too. Like that, just watercolory goodness is so much fun. But yeah, you got some really cool stuff here. I really can't wait. 1,000 Cuts looks so dope. I can't wait for that. You're gonna be doing issue 3 of Immortal Coil sometime, probably. By the end of the year, probably.
We're going to pre-launch in September and go live in October.
Okay,
I
nice.
tend to do
Huh.
short 2 almost
Yeah,
3 weeks, but Immortal Coil 3 will be a full month just because it's a big book.
yeah.
And we'll see. I'm talking to Frank about it. Maybe 32 pager, We'll see.
Ooh, okay.
I only want to draw 20, but it's
Completely
not fair.
understandable.
It's
Yeah.
not fair. People, they're spending hard-earned money
Oh, the
on.
imagery. Oh, come on. The imagery in the story that's in Mortal Coil is actually pretty dope. And I love that you're already on issue 3 or going to be coming up on issue 3. But it's fantastic. It's a good read. I
And
love
there's
some
all
of my
and there's
favorite.
only 5 issues of that, so.
Oh, nice. Do you plan on doing like a trade or something at the end?
Hmm. Hmm.
No. I'm a huge fan of that kind of stuff. I've been picking up way more of the trades of books later on. I love what Carissa does too with her hardcover editions of her trades. She does some crazy fun stuff in there.
Krista Grant?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
she's got some good stuff. Let's see. Ooh, that was it. Uh, boom, boom, boom. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you lasted a whole entire hour inside your kitchen tent.
It's hot as hell in
In the
here.
middle of nowhere. Oh my god. Yeah, here, let me drop the link one more time here. And then I'm also gonna drop the link for your third contact comics for the Substack. So you guys can go
Oh,
sign up for that.
cool.
Get you some Frank and Gerald action up in there, see what they're all up to. Because Frank also has his own stuff. Because he just had, oh man, he had his campaign on too for, I forgot the name of it, but the Monkey King
Uh,
book.
yeah, Grim Space and Monkey
Yes.
King
Yeah.
Returns, I think. Yeah, cover
Yeah.
was sick.
Oh, it looks so cute. I'm a huge fan of anything to do with like the Monkey King. I'm a big fan of. I have Dominic Glover coming on for his Monkey with the Katana coming up in July as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, good times. I'm a big fan of all that. What did I miss? Oh, yeah, plop that in there. There you go. There's your Instagram. There's your Third Eye Comics. Not Third Eye. Oh my God, it's a comic store. Third Contact Comics. I'm gonna keep saying that forever because I've been to that store a bunch.
It's
But
happened before.
Third Contact Comics. There you go. Boom. I did it. I said it. Oh my God. I'm getting quite punchy right now because I'm tired today. It's late. I don't know what
Me
time it is.
too.
You, it's for sure late. You're, what are you, 2 something in the morning over there? How are you still up?
2:13. Yeah,
Yeah,
2:13 a.m.
that's crazy. Let's see. Before we get out of here, you gonna do any other cons or anything coming up, or are you just gonna wait till you get back to New York?
Well, I'm back in New York in August. Uh, I'm waiting on some word for hopefully something special at New York Comic Con. I'm not going to say anything until it's confirmed because if it's
Ooh.
not, then I feel kind of like, "Nah." Um, there's a thing called the S&H Bash. It's in Southern New Hampshire. Some really cool guys there. Joe Schmalke will be there. Rich Woodall.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
God, what else am I doing? There's an event at a couple comic stores.
Oh,
So
nice.
everything is, those are, so everything, I applied to Baltimore Comic Con. We'll see about that. So
Okay.
nothing is set in stone. Everything is sort of like wait and see. And if people follow me on social media, I post this stuff, especially
Yeah.
like
Let's see.
Instagram.
Instagram, I got you right there in the chat, and I also got the Third Contact Comics. So if you kind of sign up for the Substack, you'll also get all this information plus Frank's information too. So go check out both of those. And I'm not gonna keep up too much more of your time because I know it's wicked late and it's wicked hot. You probably need some sleep.
A little bit, a little bit.
A tiny bit, yeah. You need a little bit of a break after all the campaigns that you've been on, shows that you've been on this week. Yeah.
I'll
So
just
enjoy the
drink this.
campaign.
I'll drink this olive oil. I'll be like, good, right as rain.
You know that it has the best healing properties. And listen, if you have dry skin, don't use lotion. Just rub some of that on your skin. It's the
We
best.
take showers in it. Just
Yeah,
like
no, it's the
douse yourself.
absolute best. That's what you got to do. But olive oil is a remedy, almost like Werner's here. Is you can do whatever you want. Got healing magical properties, but
That's right.
that's it's all part of it. But yeah, no, it's the best stuff to cook with. It's amazing. Also, you get a good chunky bread, and that's what you just dip the bread in. Also delicious. Fantastic.
100%. 100%.
And drizzle that, maybe a little bit of balsamic as well.
No, not in
Nope.
Italy.
Not in Italy. Oh, they don't do that in Italy?
If you
Mm.
put balsamic on your bread, they look at you like you have three
Really?
heads.
Well, I
Oh
usually
yeah.
see that on like some other stuff, but we do that on pizza. Have you ever been to Ann Pizza in
Mm-mm.
around Maryland slash the DC area? Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay. So it's kind of like Subway where you pick like what you want on it, your sauces, and it goes down and cooks it, and then they top it off with some veggies and some balsamic. It's delicious. It's so good.
Oh, I love balsamic. I'm American,
Yeah. Oh, it's so
so
good. Yeah.
you know, I just do shit when people Italians aren't looking.
Uh, oh, don't tell them. Yeah. But this book has neat art. I'll drop the links. Yes, please do.
Oh my
So
God.
this
I
is
love that their name is some person.
yeah. No, some person is awesome. We love some person here. He's a huge fan of Indians as well. But yeah, so Gerald here, if you just come in here, has been on a whole bunch of campaigns and books throughout the year. You're going to be on way more by the end of the year. But we're letting him take a break for a couple months. You can get some life stuff done. Man, you've
Life
been in
stuff.
hot demand. Just stuff, man. You
Oh
need to
no,
have
I mean,
yeah.
I get Sunday off and then Monday, 6 pages for Mike Tenner, Bad Bug Media,
Oh, okay.
and
Nice. I love those
um,
guys.
another anthology on, I think it's on Orange Cone. Not sure. I have to check again. Oh God,
Dang
this is
it,
just
Travis has gotten you guys working on so many anthologies. He just nonstop doing things.
I don't do a lot of anthologies. They're sometimes nice because it's only like 6 to 8 pages. You
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
I actually got a script sent my way today for 23 pager, and I'm like,
Ooh.
which I can
Ooh.
do,
Yeah.
you know, but my family also wants to kill me because they're like, when are you not drawing?
They want to go explore more campsites.
It's
Seriously,
true.
I don't understand how you got this to work for so long in a tent when I can't even get people to get stuff work for like 10 minutes inside their own room sometimes. I don't understand how that works, but
I
man,
don't know, man. Those
listen,
squirrels.
kudos to your tent squirrel Wi-Fi or whatever. Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
magical.
Thanks. Well, thanks for letting me talk
Oh,
about my
you're
book and hanging out with you.
yeah, it's been fun. It's always fun when you're around. I'm so Tate's gonna be all mad and upset he missed an episode, but that's okay. I'll go. I'll link him later. He
Tate,
loves you.
if you
Yeah.
even try to back this book, since you didn't show up, it's going to be
Oh,
$100 for you.
oh snap! You hear that, Tate? Oh, dang.
You let me down, Tate. You let me down, buddy.
Well, it's exciting too because they're getting ready to ship his project that was with him, CJ. Oh my God, Matt, Ben,
Oh
and Brandon.
yeah.
Yeah, they're getting ready to ship that coming up
Hmm.
soon. So yeah, I'm very excited
Oh
for
my
that. It's his
God!
first
It just
project.
reminded me. I think he wrote me something, and I didn't write him back. Actually, Tate.
Listen,
I actually
that's why he's not here today. How dare you, Gerald?
he's mad at me.
That's what it is.
Oh
He's mad at you.
no!
Oh shit.
What have
Damn
I
it,
done?
Gerald.
I fucked
Mm.
up.
Oh damn. Brothers no more.
All right, Tate, you get a free art book.
The next time you're in Santa Cruz, yes, boom, you're gonna hand deliver it to him.
I will. Absolutely.
Perfect. Nice. We're gonna get out of here because I know you gotta be sweltering in there. I know you were attacking bugs earlier, so you're
I
in bug
am. I'm
patrol right now.
sweating.
Yeah, it's rough. I'm gonna go plop in front of the fan, take this hoodie off because I didn't want to do my hair. So this is what we're doing.
It's working though. It works.
Listen, you don't know my hair is soaking wet. Oh, you wouldn't know this. Boom, bam. Hoodie, braids, boom. That's all you need. That's all. Listen,
That's it. You're going to be a new character in a book of mine.
I'm perfect. I'm already on the back of Jeff Schiller's book, going like this in this
Oh, that's
exact
right.
outfit.
Nice.
I'm next to Pistol Shrimp and Longbuck Spunk. But yes, there'll be way more appearances of me doing this in books in a hoodie. Let me tell you, it'll be all over the place. I know. But let's get out of here. It's hot. I'm gonna go get some ice cream and I'm gonna go cool down. And I might even play some Switch by myself and just zone out because I need that in the moments. Just no work. That'd be lovely. Well, let's get out of here.
Awesome.
I don't have the outro. You know
All
what that
right.
means? Oh, that's right. Dance time. That's right. I know.